Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be putting together my survival kit. So the challenge is that if I had to leave my house and had 72 hours in order to put something together, or basically I had to be out there for 72 hours and I had to have something that I just grab and take with me and has everything that I need to be able to be ready, the challenge is, will I get it right? Will I get the right stuff together? So I have basically put together what I think I will need. We'll see if I beat out Kelly this time. I will. But part of it was also that we need to keep it within 10 items. Now, I don't know if I've actually done that. I've got a number of items here. I'll just show you right now, actually. These are the items I have. Boom. So these are the 10 items that I came up with. And I'm going to explain some of them as I go ahead, putting it all together. So I'm going to pack it up, but as I go, I'm going to unbox some of these items, and these is going to be my 72-hour kit. Let's see if it works out. Here I go. All right, so first thing we got to do, we got to consider all these items, and they got to go into a bag. So what I focused on here was getting a waterproof bag, and it's a nice big 35-liter bag. Great thing about this is that in the event that I need to have something to be able to carry a lot of water, this puppy will do it. But also, if we're caught out in the rain, we want to be sure that we can keep all this stuff dry, and we can keep our stuff dry and make sure that it's going to be good. So this is going to do it. So that's why I got a waterproof bag. Let's see how that goes. Oh, there's the bag. Just comes right out. Woo! Look at the size of that sucker. Holy smokes. I can totally get all this stuff in there, no sweat. I'm glad I got a good sized bag to be able to get all this stuff in there. So let's do it. Let's start with the sleepy bags. Picked these things up at Costco the other day. Of course, it's at Costco, so it's like super awesome price. And they just seem to be regular sleeping bags, good for 10 degrees. So as long as we don't have to run out in the middle of winter, I guess we'll be okay. But of course, we can build a fire if it's that bad. And you know what? I'm just gonna leave it in its plastic, so that way it's all nicely wrapped up. Plus, we'll be able to use that plastic for something else when we go out. Let's just put that in the bag. Woo! That took half the space in that thing. Holy cow. That's a lot of space it's taken up. I may have to reconsider this design, but there's still a lot of room in between to fit the little shenanigan things in there. So let's keep going. Next up, we got this little puppy here. So this is a nice little scout kit for survival outdoors. It's got a ton of stuff in it. Let's see. Does it say here? Yeah, so we got navigation, insulation, illumination, first aid supplies, fire, repair kit and tools, nutrition, hydration, signaling, emergency shelter, all in this little tiny kit. Now this might be good for an individual. Some of these things I think are going to be useful in regards to things like building a fire and first aid and some of the blanket things. But I have a family to think about. So when I run out of the house, I'll be also thinking about them. So I got this in mind. This is, I consider, a single item all by itself. And it's got this trusty little clip thing here. So I can either put it in the bag or I can just attach it to the latch here so that it doesn't take up any space. I'll come back to that later. Maybe I can save space and just hitch this on to the existing strap. Let's see what's next. So I'll put that aside for now. Let's just put that over there for now. So something else I considered was duct tape. Yes, duct tape is an amazing thing. This is actually more than duct tape. We use this for abatement. This stuff is super strong. So it's great tape. I took it from the bunker, so we're going to use this. Certainly it'll be useful when we're out there, especially for repairs or anything else we need to build. This duct tape will go a long way. For 72 hours, I think it'll be good. again, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to come under the 10 item number, so I'm going to put this aside for now, although I wish I could take it. Okay, what's up next? All right, we definitely need a way to be able to create fire. Now, I do have that kit which can do the fire stuff, but this would go a lot longer in terms of being able to create fire faster, and it's not going to take a whole lot of room. So I'm going to go ahead and unpack it and get that in there. Does it work? Yep. Flame check. On. Oh, I remember that movie. Fantastic Four, Fantastic Five. Right? Flame on. Yeah. All right. That's working. They're all working. So will you get that in there? What is next? Let's see. Okay, let's get to the flashlights. So I picked up these. Again, I have a family, so I picked up a pack of 3. So these also double up as lanterns. They take 3 AAA batteries. So I got a pack of 20, which means that I will have at least some extra batteries to be able to last us at least 72 hours. I'm quite confident for the evenings. And so I'm going to take these 3 flashlights with us as part of my pack. It's got 250 lumens. That's half decent. Not super, 50,000 hours of LEG. I think that'll survive 72 hours. So we'll make this part of my kit. All right, so I unboxed it, took it out of the back packaging. Oh my gosh, that was a pain in the ass. But yeah, these are pretty nice flashlights. They're pretty solid. Feels good. It's lightweight, easy to operate. So not gonna have any problems with that. Bell Howell. It says Bell Howell right there. So yeah, let's get some batteries in these suckers. Battery pack unopened. And here's the flashlight. It's got some pretty good settings on it. Click once, regular flashlight. You can focus the beam, and you click twice. You got these different settings. Woo, flashy. Oh, it's like pulsing. Yeah, cool. And it's got a lantern built in. So you just extend this, and you got yourself a nice sitting lantern. That's useful. I love those things. Cool. So, oh, it's got the zoom there too. The details on the zoom. In, out. So, excellent. Make sure you turn that off. We want to keep the battery going. All right. So, I will have 3 of these. So, something else I just realized about these flashlights, which is kind of cool. On the very back here, that metal part that you see there, that's actually a magnet. So I just, when I was putting in the batteries, I noticed that it got stuck there, and I was like, hey, that's actually magnetized. So I actually tried to try it, and it's weird. Actually, you put it on the wall here, it sticks, but if I let go, it's just gonna fall. But if I put it like underneath, something like that, it'll hold on to it. So it's powerful enough to hold it onto a metal surface underneath, but not powerful enough to hold it on a vertical, or horizontal. I call that a design fail. If it was a more powerful magnet, then it would have been better. Anyways, good to know. So each of these flashlights took 3 AAA batteries, and so out of pack 20, that left us with 11. So I will have 11 extra batteries, because you want to have extra batteries in case these start to die. I think I'm going to have plenty of power to last 72 hours, so that's good. Also, on the extra battery front, I've got an extra pocket juice. So this pocket juice is for my cell phone, so I can connect to my cell phone there. See? It's got charge, I believe. Boom, yeah, full charge. So with this, I'm going to pack this as well, because then I'm going to be able to power my cell phone with the pocket juice to give it extra battery life to last 72 hours while I am out, in case I can't find electricity. That's included as extra batteries. Okay, so I packed all that stuff into the bag here. Got the flashlights and the lighter and the extra batteries. I still got lots of room, so that's good. Next up, let's get the first aid kit. So this is a 1 to 4 person first aid kit, which is ideal because we are dealing with 4 people, myself, my 2 sons, and my wife. So this has all the things we're gonna need in case we got hurt, and still has the label on it. Woo! So that's perfect. yeah, so we are going to just simply keep this as a first aid kit to have everything we need. So this is another item. It's got the little loop here, so I might actually try to save space in my bag if necessary and put that through the carry strap. So we'll see. Put here for now. All right, what do we got next? I think at this stage, I gotta get into the big stuff. The soak, yeah. All right, so, I was thinking about what kind of things I'm gonna need while I'm out. I was thinking something along Swiss Army knife, and then I saw this baby, and I was like, oh, I have to have it. So, basically, it's a camping essential, as it says, with jungle knife, camping axe, and folding entrenching tool. So it's an entrenching tool. Okay, I guess in case we need to build a bunker, right? So I am actually going to unbox this now and see if I could actually manage to get this in there. So, or I might not use all of it, but it is a camping essentials kit. So let's see what it's got. I just placed this phone dangerously on the edge of this box so that I can try to let you guys enjoy the unboxing of this sucker. There it is. The soak. All right, let's see what this has. Safety tape, my nemesis. Packaging. All right, so first you need to get into the package. That's the first challenge. Yeah, what do we have in here? All right. Oh, it's all together. All right. So this is what comes in it. It's all very well packed together and zip tied into the packaging. Oh, that's great. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just have to undo the zip ties then. Off we go. Right. Axe. Oh, this feels good. Yeah, this is pretty good quality. I think it's very useful. It's got a nice safety harness on here that seems to slide off. How does it come off now that I have it in my hand? Oh, so it's got this thing here that I think you peel like that. Yep, that's easy. Wraps around, just slides right off. Yes, I better be careful here because I feel like I'll cut myself if I keep playing with this. On the edges here, you could actually have, this actually has a something which you can sharpen the knife on. I can feel it from the material that I could sharpen my knife on that as well. So that's pretty cool. So I am going to include this in my kit because if I need to be able to chop up some wood or anything else like invaders, I want to be able to have this. So there's the axe. Okay, Mr. Big Knife. Holy cow, look, it's got a nice holster for my belt, which I don't have. Who knows if I'll be wearing a belt when this all goes down. I just don't know, but it's a, what? Okay, holy smokes. Now that's a knife. Holy jeez. That's gotta be an 8-inch blade, maybe bigger. What does the box say? That is a huge blade. I'd say overall length, jungle knife, 15.75 inches. Holy jeez. Yeah, that's the overall length, so that doesn't include just the blade. But yeah, that's a good size knife right there. I am definitely going to be able to defend myself in the event of with this sucker. I am not afraid if somebody's coming at me and I have this in my hand. Not afraid. So there's the brand, upside down, sold. Best I can do, sorry guys. Yeah, and it's got a nylon grip. It's pretty good. Feels comfortable. It's got a little gnawing thing on the edge here, which you can use for bashing things, I'd imagine. You can see the grip design. It's pretty cool. And of course the serrated edge on the top here. Oh, that's really sharp. Got a slight little can opener thing on the edge here too. Kirk, that'll do it. Yeah, I can scale fish and do whatever I want with this thing. I got a little piece of manufacturing stuff off there. All right, cool. So that's a blade. Well, that's a knife. I'll definitely be including this in my kit. So you're coming with me. Yeah, back in the sheath you go. I will hurt myself if I keep playing with you. All right. Yeah, it's got the belt clip, so that's all good. And that just seals up like that. So, all right. Next up is, yeah, it's a nice little kit for the, looks like, nice little, oh, that just unfolds like that. Look at that. Step 1, step 2, and wait a minute. This is, okay. I get the feeling this extends somehow, but I just can't figure it out. See, it folds like this, and then it goes like that, and then you have this nice kind of pickaxe tool on the edge, and then you got the shovel here. But it's not locking, so I'm wondering how it actually stays in position. Oh, here we go. I think this goes like that. You can extend it maybe. I'm hoping. Oh, that's how it actually goes into position and stays. So now it's locking now. I can't move it at that position. So looks like I can use it either as a shovel or I can undo this and turn it into a pickaxe. Pretty cool. This will be very useful for a number of things. It's got the serrated edge once again. If I really need to, I can turn this into a little platter to heat food up and cook it on here. So I don't know, just thinking about those kinds of things. So yeah, that is that. So you just, uh-oh, I did it too tight. Now I can't undo it. Hold on a second. What the? I'm just making it tighter now. Come on. Edit this out, Brady. Because I cannot get this undone. Uh-oh. What the? There we go. You just need a little negative pressure. All right. So, got it undone. So yeah, this, oh yeah, see that? If I did it all the way up like that, I did it up like this, now I've got a pick. Boom. I can do shovel, pick, shovel, pick. All right, that's useful. So I'll just fold that back. And now I got to figure out how this handle folded as well, because I don't remember how it even came out. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. So this whole handle, you push it all the way back and then everything folds together. Got it. Just like that. All right. Well, if I run out of items that I can take, I will probably consider this. But for now, I'm going to put this one aside and opt for an axe and a blade, because I think these will be essential in the coming tribunal. All right, let's do this. right, packed it in there. So if anybody wants to approach me, they get a look at my bag, they can see I'm packing a giant 15-inch blade. Stay away. So I've gone through a couple of things now, and I just want to quickly take an inventory. So over here, what I have next is some protein bars. So I opted for these Gatorade protein bars because they've got a good amount of protein, but they also were the highest calorie count that I could find. So, I mean, there's others that are out there that are less calories, but these suckers, each one packs a good 360 calories. Now, normally, if you have on a regular diet, you don't want to eat those, but if you're having to go 3 days and you need protein, you need energy, you want everything that's going to pack calories. That's my take anyway. So we've got 360 calories in each of these boxes, or each of these bars. Each of these has 12 bars in it, which means I have a total of 36 bars here. So I'm going to take all 36 bars. That means that we have 12 bars for every single day. That works out to, what is that? That's like over 4,000 calories between all four of us. That's enough to survive on. So we're probably not going to be feeling too full or anything, but we're certainly going to be well nourished, at least with what our body needs to survive for 72 hours. Next to that is liquids, water. I got the bottled water here. I only got 4 or 5 of those, and I got some Pepsi cans. The reason I got the Pepsi cans is because I can take these and I'll be able to turn these into little ovens. Basically, taking the knife, I slit this down the middle, open it up, and this becomes a nice little makeshift oven, so that I can be able to, if necessary, take these bottled waters, cut off the tops, and be able to boil water within them. And so with that, we can be able to get extra water around the area. Now, where I'm living, there is a lot of water in the region, so I'm not too worried about that. So aside from that, I also got the Gatorade, again, for the calorie count and the, what do they call it? What's the stuff that goes in the Gatorade? The, the extra stuff. 150 calories in each of these. Again, we'll probably use those. I can reuse the bottle when I'm out there to be able to heat up and take care of any water that we find, to boil it, to use it for drinking. But so yeah, that's why I made the choice to get this variety of things to drink. So this amount is pretty tight for 72 hours. I'll admit it. There's, they're probably going to be complaining, but we're surviving. We're not living it. So hopefully we'll spend most of the time just finding water first when we first get out of the house. And again, like I said, around this area, not hard to do. So I'm going to start by packing this. So this is my water as an item. This is my food as an item. So let's get that in the bag. Oh, already taking up space. So I'm putting these in the top only because I want it to be the first thing that we are able to access, because it's likely going to be the first thing we're going to want to access once we get out. Pepsis. Looking good. Waters. Oh, it's getting full. It's getting pretty packed. I'm getting worried now. There we go. Some water down there. Hope none of them explode. Got problems then. Okay. Yeah, that's good now. Okay. So, you can tell I'm very organized here. I'm making it organized. Yeah, right about now. I'm freaking out. She saw this. Okay, here we go. That's better. Okay, so it's nice and packed in there. So I got a fair amount of room still in there. And I still got to get this in there. So let's do that. Ooh, shiny. Let's get those in there. Holy cow. 12 of those filled it up pretty good. I might have a problem. Oh, these feel beefy. Nice. But they're not beefy. They're chocolatey. Which might be a problem in itself as I think about it. Because chocolate melts. So if we're in the scorching heat, these are going to be really runny, disgusting things that we have to eat. But it is what it is. Ooh, shiny. Oh, okay. And down you go. Alright. Oh, it's starting to brim out. Let's get one more. We must get these all in there. Because my family's life depends on it. And final bar. Hope it does. Woo! Alright. So, we got that. Okay. Uh-oh. This is feeling really heavy. It's starting to feel heavy. Anyway, I hope I can make it out with this. Let me give it. Let me just pick that up with one hand and see how it feels. Well, I can certainly carry it. That's not too bad. I just hope it closes properly. So my feeling, given this situation, is that I'm going to take advantage of this loop here and this loop here, so that those just hang off the edge. And next, and certainly not least, you gotta have shelter. So we got a 4-person tent here, right? And of course, there is 4 of us. Well, 3.3, our little one. And so with this, we're gonna have shelter, which will be good. So if I'm gonna make this a single kit, like with a single handle, I gotta attach it to this. But I was thinking basically along the lines of using bungee cords, because the bungee cords are very useful as well. So let's see what I can do with those. Oh, those fit together nicely. So I got my first aid kit and my scout kit all together. Boom. All right. So I just tried a couple of configurations here. Closing it up, it's not closing the way it's supposed to. So I just tried a couple of configurations here, and closing it up, it's not quite closing the way it's supposed to. Probably because we filled it up pretty good. It's usually supposed to be up to here, I think, and then the rest of this can fold in, because this has like a folding top where if you pull on it, then the fold will crease together and then it becomes waterproof. But now it's too full, so it doesn't do that. So I decided to put the first aid in the top here, along with the kit, so that stays nice and tight. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bungee cord our stuff together, and then that's going to give us, if I put it that way actually, put it this way, then that'll give us some nice carrying handles here. We can carry it either sideways or we can carry it from here, depending on our choice. All right, let's do it. Seems to be coming along. My little bungee cord creation. Okay, so I have attached all of my bungee cords. I basically used a pack of 2 packs of 6 of various lengths. Some of these are tighter than others. This one not so tight. This one's super tight, and so on, depending on the lengths. But it's certainly enough to be able to hold this thing together really nicely. And yeah, as I mentioned before, this is a little full, so I wasn't able to close this up all the way, but I'm sure over the course of a day it will shrink. So there is my pack. In terms of how's this feel, just pick it up. Whew, it's got some weight. Yeah. I'd say this probably weighs about, I I don't know. I'll give this like 40 pounds, maybe. Yeah, I wouldn't want to carry this for too far. And of course, I'm the big man of the house, so this will be all on me to carry. So, yeah, that is my survival kit for 72 hours. That's what I've done. Of course, you can see that I basically took pieces and did my best. It's within 10 as far as I can tell. So hopefully this is gonna do it. Anyways, I hope I win this, and we'll see what Kelly has to offer. Hope you enjoyed me building my 72-hour kit with lots and lots of chocolate and things, and a big blade in there. Yeah. All right. So, thanks for joining me on this. Hope you like mine. If you do, please thumbs up the video and feel free to build your own. And yeah, if you have suggestions, I'm here to listen. Thanks, everybody.